Episode 82. We're back. Finally, we escaped the cult. We joined the cult.
We joined the cult. Didn't like it. They were very weird. I mean, they were very touchy feely.
I know.
They wanted me to drink the Kool-Aid. I didn't want to. I just wanted to drink whiskey all the time.
I can't wear white. They wanted me to wear white.
They were very upset that you would not wear white.
Dude, I can't. Weird. I can't. I'm like the sloppiest eater in the world. It's just forget about it. After one meal, that white is ruined.
I do tend to get like whenever I wear white shirts, like attracted to anything that's red, and I always wind up getting it on my shirt, pizza, whatever. And I don't have many. I have like white wrestling shirts. That's about it.
I don't own a single white shirt, and the one that I do is like a painting shirt.
You bought a white shirt just for it to be painting?
I only wear it if I'm painting. It's like, I don't care if it gets ruined or whatever.
I think I have a white shirt that says red, white, and blue on it.
Why?
I think it was like a 4th of July shirt or something.
Anyway, we're back finally. It's been a while. 2 months almost to the day since we posted our last episode. Things have happened. Nothing major. It's not like we're enemies, and it's not like we broke up. It's not like we're splitting off like Opie and Anthony. No, neither of us went on a racist tirade.
Neither of us went crazy and just hides in their upscale apartment looking at the sky. You know,
right.
No, we don't do that.
Right. We don't do that. But summertime schedules get messed up. The kids are staying up later, so it's hard to get time to do a show. But we're here. We're back. We've got plenty of things to talk about. I went on vacation 2 weeks ago.
You went to Niagara.
I went to Niagara Falls, and I went to Toronto, by the way. Did them both.
You went to the IHOP capital of the world.
Yeah, IHOP. It's funny, I didn't go.
You didn't even go to IHOP.
I didn't go to the IHOP because why would I fucking need to go to IHOP? I have IHOP in America.
Yeah, I know.
But I just thought it was funny that it's like the International House of Pancakes. Yeah, the international part is 5 restaurants within like a 2-mile radius in Niagara Falls, and like 3 of them are in hotels. How does that even work?
I don't know, but I mean, there's one when I lived in North Carolina. There was one in the mall. Which I've never
really weird. I haven't been to an IHOP since that day.
That you got sick and had to drive your car home?
Yes, you remember that.
That was a long time ago, man.
Yes.
We used to go to IHOP every once in a while. I mean,
that was the last time I went. I was so sick. I thought I needed to go to the hospital. That's how bad it was.
You did have your really bad lactose intolerance back then.
And like I know now what triggers it the most, but man, it was I've never had anybody drive, like, other than my wife, obviously, drive my car, and I had to have you drive my car home.
Yeah, I remember.
It's like, you need to drive home. I cannot drive.
I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah. What car was it? Was it the Sable? Was it the?
I think it was the Sable. Pretty sure it was the Sable. It wasn't the PT Cruiser. No, it was the Sable.
Yes, I did own a PT Cruiser. It is true.
Yes, you did. That thing was possessed too by the devil. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, it was. We've talked about the we talked about the Mercury Sable as well. But Canada, let me tell you, Canada, it's pretty chill, dude. Niagara Falls, like weed is legal in Canada, and the second night we were there, we were just like walking back from the hotel because everything's really close to each other. Like imagine Las Vegas packed in like 3 blocks. That's how close everything in Niagara Falls is. Because if you're not near the falls, it's like whatever, fuck it. Nobody fucking cares, which is really weird to me. Like you can't go like 2 blocks away from the falls. Like nobody wants to go there. There's plenty of spaces outside of right on the falls, but I guess that's what everybody cares about. I don't know.
The parking Niagara Falls was underwhelming to me when I went.
The parking was $25 to fucking park my car. Now that is Canadian, so it's like $20 on real money.
But still, that's pretty high.
That's a lot of money to park a fucking car. It was cheaper to park in Toronto.
I'm pretty sure I remember when we went to Boston. Maybe it wasn't Boston. Maybe it was New Jersey. We went to the hero and villain con thing with me and my brother. And then we had to park in like a parking garage. And it was like $15 to park in this fucking parking garage. It was fucking weird.
This was like, just, I could get it for a one-off event, but this was just regular Niagara Falls parking. And then the next day I realized we could have just walked. It was that close.
Yeah.
Because we walked somewhere else. I'm like, hey, we were this close. I could have just saved all that money. Or I could have just Ubered one direction if I was tired. Would have been half the price.
Uber Eats One Direction? Harry Styles?
Yes.
As it was.
Scenes from a sushi, songs from a sushi restaurant. I think
Yeah.
that's the name of the song.
Yeah,
Right? Something
he's
like
got
that.
he's got some bangers, man.
Oh yeah, that album's got some bangers in it,
Oh,
definitely.
he's I don't know what happened, but I don't know where he came from exactly, other than the fact that he
One
used to work in a
Direction.
bakery. No, I know
One
that.
Direction.
That was the whole joke, Mark.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But he worked at a bakery. There's a clip
Yeah.
on TikTok with him and Simon Cowell.
Yep, that I saw that too. It's been going around. I have a TikTok now. I do have a TikTok.
You do. You
Amazingly.
took over the Mark and JD TikTok, and I changed my shit back to JD's not nice, so I don't fucking care anymore.
So yeah, but there's nothing on there yet, so don't go to it. But it is Mark and JD, but don't go to it. There's nothing there.
Nope.
Yet we haven't recorded anything, so I haven't had anything to post.
Well, I mean, we haven't lately. It's been
right.
a couple months,
and I haven't gone through old videos to clip anything. But yeah, Niagara Falls, it was fun. The kid had a lot of fun. There's a lot of stuff there to do for a kid. We went to the worst wax museum.
The wax museum was fantastic
of all time. I need to turn that into a TikTok. Thank you. I do need to do that. That was
you really do.
Awful.
Just
the whole thing. We both like have this pass. It's called like the Fun Pass, and it gets you all these places for like one really cheap price. So I'm like, all right, might as well just do that. Whatever, who cares? So I'm like, let's do this one first. It's the furthest walk, the wax museum, and then we'll make our way back for everything else. Oh yeah, he's being loud.
Yeah, he's a little obnoxious.
I know. So we go into the wax museum, and I'm like, instantly, the first 3 things is the crappy Robert De Niro, and I'm like, oh my god, what did I get myself into? It's awful. And I feel like I need to bring up some of these pictures. So let's bring up some of these pictures and go over them.
Yeah,
okay,
let's go over some of these.
Let's go look at some of these.
Tom Cruise one, I guess, right off the bat. I don't know why I knew what it was.
I don't know how you managed to guess the Tom Cruise one, because that one was one of the weaker ones. So let's pull up here. Let's I'm gonna add. We're gonna add, share the screen. Come on, Mark. You remember how to do this, right?
It's been a while. The cult one lets have the computers. Is that Dustin Diamond?
No, that's Robert De Niro.
You're looking at
this is Robert De Niro. It's awful.
Yeah, that's
awful. Oh, I've made a video. So yeah, you can see at the bottom, Robert
De Niro. Is
that
Leonardo DiCaprio in the back?
Yes.
Looks just like him.
It doesn't look bad there, but if you went up to it, it looks worse. Like there.
Who's the guy behind him?
That's Clark Gable.
I'd have to look what Clark Gable looks like. I don't know.
The superhero ones are the best looking ones. Like that's okay. Robert Downey Jr. That's like
doable.
Not like a bootleg Robert Downey Jr., but like a high quality bootleg Robert Downey Jr.
I feel like you went to that's a bad Jimmy Fallon. Holy shit.
Yeah. I didn't want to have the kid. I didn't want to have the kid in there. Ninja Turtles behind a grate. That is the Joker. Jack Nicholson Joker. That's a terrible picture I took. I was like, I didn't know if I was allowed to take pictures. I'm like, I have to take pictures of these. This was a sign they had up there.
What?
Yeah.
I think they're confused.
I know, right? That would be an awesome movie.
Would have been. One of them's dead. I mean, shit.
All right. Who is that?
Ray Romano.
It's Adam Sandler.
Why is he behind a fence?
I don't know, but it's supposed to be Adam Sandler from Happy Gilmore, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, I see the golf club, but it looks like Ray Romano.
It's terrible.
It really does.
It's just terrible.
Terrible picture.
Forrest Gump.
Kind of looks like
there's plexiglass there, so you can like sit next to him, pretend like you're on the bench.
Why does there have to be plexiglass between it?
I don't know.
Is that Joy
so you don't touch the Austin Powers? Oh, I took that one. That's for us. That was a good one just to take for us.
Kevin Sorbo.
That's Kevin Sorbo. It might have actually been him though.
He does kind of need the money. All those Christian movies aren't paying off, I don't think.
Yeah. The Rock. The Rock one wasn't terrible.
That actually kind of looks like him.
It's not that bad. That one. That one.
The only thing that gave it away for me is the Mummy thing, and I don't know why.
I don't know why that made you think of the Mummy. I forgot that he was even in the Mummy. But yes, that's Tom Cruise.
That weird remake that they did.
Allegedly, Tom Cruise. That is sad as fuck, Daniel Radcliffe. Super depressed Daniel Radcliffe.
Let's start a wax museum.
That is Katniss and Peeta from the
Peeta.
Hunger Games, which nobody
Peeta.
really cares about anymore. But those were
Wow.
awful.
They're
That's
about
that looks more like Joe Biden than Jim Carrey.
Is that Fireman Bill or whatever? The fuck?
No, it's Ace Ventura.
Is it really?
Yes.
I can't really see it. That's funny though.
Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart from Twilight.
They should have Robert Pattinson as
The
Batman.
worst Simpsons. This was nightmare inducing.
Yeah, that was fucking terrible.
It's awful. It's horrifying.
I mean, I guess generally, if that's what they look like in 3D, I'm not sure.
No, it would look better than that. But also, Bart Simpson doesn't say "ah caramba," he says "I caramba."
I caramba, yes.
Oh, this is Marilyn Monroe.
We talk about that later too. That blonde movie.
Yep, I haven't seen it yet. Here's this is supposed to be like Ocean's 11. George Clooney, Julia Roberts, and Brad Pitt.
Why does George Clooney have hair like
I don't
Justin
know.
Bieber?
Like they added hair onto him? I don't know.
That's weird.
Do you know who that is?
No. What the fuck is that?
It looks more like Bryan Cranston with a beard.
You can't see his face really, but yeah,
it's Clint Eastwood.
Oh my god, no.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
There's Justin Bieber.
Oh my god.
Gotta have him.
He looks like he's from BTS.
Cher. I don't know what she's doing here. She looks like.
Do you believe in love after love?
It's not even like a natural pose.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Elvis. Reese Witherspoon from Walk the Line.
Is that really her?
Yes. Supposed to be.
That's fucking terrible. Sad Michael Jackson.
It's why is he so sad?
It could be a caught touching little boys, probably.
It's awful.
Freddy Krueger. How can you fuck up Freddy Krueger?
I don't know. It's pretty bad though, isn't it?
That is really bad.
Oh, that is
Orlando Bloom?
Yeah.
I had to
Look,
take a
his
guess
face.
there.
His
That's
face
so
looks
bad.
so wrong.
Yeah, I don't understand. Very confused.
A half decent Johnny Depp.
I guess.
A half decent Harley Quinn. It's
Yeah,
not
but
terrible.
like, who is it supposed to be though? It's supposed to be Margot Robbie?
Yes.
Because it doesn't look like her. It just looks like Harley Quinn.
It looks it looked better there.
Okay.
Yeah, Ezra Miller.
This giant fucking junk. What the hell?
I know that's where he's hiding. By the way,
Yeah, that's
he's hiding at the wax museum. It probably is him.
Yeah, it's him.
A really good Thanos.
Yeah, that's not a bad
Thanos. Looks really good.
That's a good Thanos.
And Chris Evans looks pretty
That
good.
looked really good too. Yeah.
The Hulkbuster armor looked pretty good. There's what's his name? Ray Fisher, Cyborg.
That's him. He's just standing there.
And there were a couple others. There's a Groot, and a Rocket, and I didn't get pictures of them. But yeah, terrible wax museum.
I feel like you've went to wax museums before.
No, I've never been to a wax museum.
Really?
Ever.
I feel
never.
like you did.
No, I was the first time I've ever been to a wax museum.
How drunk am I generally? Because I don't remember that. I remember going to a wax museum before. Or somebody else did.
Never would have paid to go to that museum. If I had like looked at pictures beforehand. And there's a lot of them there. There's a lot of them there.
Wax museums?
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 of them.
I don't understand the allure. I do remember the movie House of Wax. They like a remake too, which was kind of weird.
Well, it has 3.6. I have not gone on and given it a review yet, but I need to.
You should do it You should do it live on the air.
Live on the air? I don't think so. I did leave a review for Applebee's. We stopped at an Applebee's. I know the trip got off to a terrible start. All of a sudden, my kid's like, I really got to go to the bathroom. We're in the middle of nowhere. We're like in Corning, New York, which is near it. There's nothing there. Nothing.
Corning, New York, Applebee's.
So it's quite near there. Corning, New York, Applebee's. It's in the middle of nowhere, and it's like
Painted Post,
right.
New York.
Yeah, Painted Post. That's it.
All right. It's got 4.2 stars out of 5.
Yeah, that's because people in upstate New York have no fucking taste. Okay, 0, none, nada. And if you're listening from upstate New York, I'm sorry, but you have no taste. There's the middle part. between like when you're in north in like Buffalo, Rochester, Syracuse,
Yeah.
between that and like New York City, it's just trash. It's trash.
What time did you go?
It's like 7:30, eight
Why did you just
o'clock.
go to the Walmart that's like right behind it?
Because we also hadn't eaten dinner and there was nothing around for miles.
Miles. There's an Arby's right there.
We wanted to like sit down and like have like an actual meal. Although in retrospect, probably should have just went to Arby's.
There's a Sit and Bull pub down the street. Could have went there.
Closed.
Damn it!
It was closed. Like a lot of places like closing at 8. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we go to Applebee's and I'm like, I send a message like, guess where I am? I'm eating good. And we get like the 2-for combo meal that this Applebee's happens to have, and it comes with an appetizer. So we get the boneless wings, which weren't terrible, but they came out lukewarm at best. And by the time like we were finished eating them, they were cold. I'm like, how did things get like they were like cold? And the amount of sauce that they used for these boneless wings was like enough for 4 plates worth.
Yeah, it's because it's like just chicken slathered in sauce. What do you expect? It's fucking Applebee's.
I mean, like,
how did we eat that shit for so many years, dude? We used to eat that shit all the time.
I know, and now I was like, so I got that, and then I got a steak because I didn't know what else to trust. It was okay. It was like, it was warm. It was cooked okay. That was it, and then the fries that came with it. I got fries, and I upgraded to onion rings. Onion rings, again, cold, but at least they were tasty. But the fries, I love fries. I'm a fat motherfucker. They were the worst fries I've ever eaten in my life.
It's Applebee's.
It was like they had fries left over from lunch, and they heated them up again for dinner service an hour ago.
That sounds about right, actually. That sounds like Applebee's.
Oh, yeah, but I used to get the fries from Applebee's when we went.
Yeah, I know.
It's like the appetizers, and they were, they're fries. They're fine. They're perfectly serviceable. These were not. I ate 3, and I was like, you know what? I'll usually push through and eat fries because I like fries. I couldn't do it.
We went to Fridays today.
We don't even have any near us. They closed.
They're I mean, it's pretty not busy, but I mean they have like this whiskey glazed burger or something.
Their Jack Daniel's sauce is the bomb.
But this was like I don't know if they can't use Jack Daniel's anymore, and that's what they use it as. But it's like whiskey glaze, and they put like pepper. They mix it with some type of like spicy something. It was pretty damn good. That's what we had today for I guess an early dinner.
Yeah, they call it a whiskey glaze now. It's not Jack Daniel's anymore.
Yeah, I don't think they have the rights to do that anymore. But $2 beers.
I mean, yeah, if you drink enough at Applebee's, I'm sure the food tastes just fine.
You know,
the wife got like a pasta dish, cream sauce with chicken and pasta, and it was awful. Like, how bad? That's like the easiest thing to do.
And it's funny too because it's weird because last week we went to Olive Garden. It was fucking good too. I'm not gonna lie, it was fucking good.
Were you drunk?
No, I was not drunk. It was just good. We were family there. When you're there, you're family, Mark.
Well, right, when you're here, if you eat Olive Garden at home, are you family? How far does the connection?
I think it's full range. I don't think there's a gap anywhere. I think you're family. If you're eating Olive Garden at home, then you are just family. But anyway, what was I gonna say? I don't remember.
How good Olive Garden was, or how bad Applebee's was.
No, it was good. But I haven't had Applebee's in a long while. Since the last time
I
told you.
My kid is 10. I've never taken him to an Applebee's. Period. That's how long it had been. At least 10 years.
Does he get kids meals or does he get like real meals?
Well, he gets kids meals, but like, they
don't fuck those up that bad.
They did. They fucked it up that bad.
What did he get though?
He got like a chicken Alfredo.
Yeah,
and he did not eat the chicken. He did not eat the chicken. Usually he will. Wouldn't even leave, like picked around it.
The only thing I will eat from Applebee's, the Oriental chicken salad. That's the only thing I will eat from there.
And I said, Micah, do you need to go back? He's like, no. He wants to go to Olive Garden and get some actual good chicken Alfredo.
Damn right. If you get it with the crispy chicken, it's so good. They have like that chicken fritta, whatever the hell it's called. I
just get the meatballs. Their meatballs are pretty bomb.
their breadsticks. Oh man,
No, still not a fan of the breadsticks.
You're so weird. I don't
I
know.
know.
It's a very Jewish thing of you to say.
So anyway, we did that. We went to Toronto, went to the CN Tower, went all the way up to the CN Tower, which is really expensive, by the way, but still was a lot of fun.
Experience.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking high as shit. It's like, I don't know, 1,400 feet in the air.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, and you know me, I don't like heights. So I'm like not getting close to the edge and shit. But yeah, really cool. On a clear day, you can see Niagara Falls from there, which is quite an accomplishment because it's fucking far. It's like over an hour.
Oh, really?
Drive. I don't know. I can't. Distances in my head. Everything in Canada over there is kilometers. Kilometers per hour, kilometer this and liter that. And I was just so confused. And
well, I told you the last time I went to Niagara Falls.
what, 20 years ago?
No, not 20.
And you went to the Canadian side, right? Not just the American side.
I went to the Canadian side. Yeah, we went through the border, and I'm pretty sure it was Deedle who was with me. 99% sure it was Deedle, and we went across, and we went to the Maze of the Mist and did all that shit, and then went to Canada.
Yeah, we did that. Mm-hmm.
Did the whole whatever. Went to some tourist shops or whatever, and then we came back. I think we went and bought. Either we bought weed or we bought beer. I can't remember. But whatever, we were coming back, and Los got stopped and they wouldn't let him back through. He didn't forget his ID, but he wasn't technically a citizen at that point, I don't think. I don't remember if he was a citizen or not, but they had to call his mom and like get his mom to like vouch for him. There was a whole ordeal. It was like 2 hours.
Dude,
he's a college student that went to Buffalo.
Right. When I came back, I got more questions coming back than when I went to Canada, and they were like, do you have any money, cash, on you? I'm like Canadian money? I don't like, how much do you have? I'm like, I don't know, like $10. Like, well, you think I'm smuggling Canadian money here? What are we doing?
We're gonna turn the United States slowly into Canada.
It was such a weird question. Like, I had coins because they have dollars, the toonies and loonies, $1 and $2 coins. So we kept them for souvenir purposes and a couple other random coins. But it's not like I'm hoarding Canadian currency. And I forgot to mention, the second night we were there, and I kept bringing it up. It smelled like a combination of weed and maple syrup, and I couldn't stop smelling either one of the other. Weed is legal, and you smell it everywhere.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Everywhere, and then like it was also maple syrup. Oh, right, maple syrup. I mean, it shouldn't be legal. It's probably more dangerous than weed, but weed everywhere.
That's funny.
It's 100% legal.
Canadians.
And it was just like, can we go inside to eat somewhere? Because we were like walking back to the hotel and looking for some place to eat. I'm like, all I keep smelling is maple syrup and weed, and it's just very off-putting right now.
It's like, I'm really hungry, and I don't know why.
All I smell is maple syrup. I'm like, who's cooking maple syrup right now?
The same person who's smoking the weed, Mark. That's
probably.
Exactly why. I'm
drinking maple syrup, sitting outside. They probably do have a maple syrup tasting and weed.
That's $1 million.
So yeah,
idea. That's almost as good as the drink at Home Depot.
It was a fun trip. It was a good trip. We hit Buffalo. We did Rochester. We went to a lot of different places.
Buffalo is
not very impressive. No, it really isn't.
Okay. Downtown Buffalo is all right. I haven't been there in.
There's not really much to it.
It's been.
I don't think we went around the entire city of Buffalo. I don't think we were missing anything.
You should have went to visit Los. He's probably still just doing nothing down there.
How would I even broach that conversation?
He's probably still in college.
I'm not friends with him on Facebook.
Neither am I.
I don't even remember his last name. How would I even find him?
Just look him up.
I have better luck calling up Japan and asking for Siriano-san.
Well,
they probably would know who I'm talking about.
You talking about that white guy? Yeah, that's him. No, you probably just find him like at a bar somewhere, or I think he works as I think he's a bank teller or something.
I'm driving up and I'm like, I'm telling the wife, like, I know somebody that biked from Long Island all the way up to Buffalo, and she looked at me, she's like,
no,
for real?
No. He biked from California to Long Island.
I thought he did to Buffalo too.
No.
Are you sure he didn't do it once?
Well, I mean, I'm sure he did, but I mean, California was the trip. California cross-country trip from California.
Even going from Long Island to Buffalo is like blows my mind. How that would fucking take forever? There's nothing in upstate New York. It's terrible.
Honestly, he should probably be dead. If I'm being honest, he probably should be dead.
And also, I learned that the road right by my house goes all the way up to Rochester. It's the same road, legally
Really?
speaking. Yes.
What road is it?
I'm not going to mention it on the air.
Oh, okay. Oh. Is it
But
like a highway?
it's kind of in parts, it's a highway.
Okay.
It goes all the way up to Corning, New York, and it actually goes all the way down to South Carolina, too. I was like, damn. I didn't realize it went that far. It's not like a turnpike. It's not like an interstate or anything. It's just a highway. It's 791 miles long.
It's weird.
It is weird. But I'm like, is this like the same road right by my house? I had to Google it. Yes, it is.
Well, that's like Route 30 that goes like all the way to everywhere.
Right, but by me, like I wouldn't even think of it.
No,
because
you wouldn't think it. Not if it's
there's
not
a
a
there's
highway.
there's a part where it goes right through like town, and it just like stops kind of like being a highway, but it continues on at a certain point, kind of like makes a left turn and then just keeps going. So we actually get off and then get back on it a little bit later because it's faster to go around. I know. It's weird. America is weird.
America is weird. A lot of roadways.
America's fucking weird, all right? That's all I'm going to say about that. I'll send you the road here in the chat so you can look it up, but I don't need anybody to know exactly where I live.
They're not going to know where you live if you just say that road.
Look, they can figure it out. So that's not. But I live right near that road. Anyway.
Okay.
We have other things to talk about besides my vacation. Where are you going on your vacation, Mr.?
Tennessee.
I don't even like to take vacations. Is
like
it really a vacation or is it a
scouting mission?
Yes, that's what the word I was like. Scouting mission. Scouting.
A little bit of both. A little bit of both. You know, nothing here is what it seems. That's all I can say about that.
That's what it is everywhere.
No. But personal stuff. You know, but it's nothing to do solely about Florida. It just hasn't been.
It's about Florida.
Because Florida?
Yeah.
No,
Florida.
I mean, it's if things were a little bit different as far as like the people in Florida, it would be different.
Dude, the people everywhere are terrible.
Not just people.
The people in Canada are really nice, though. I will say that.
People.
And I got you. Another thing. I don't want to seem racist or anything, and I really am not. They didn't bother me in the slightest, but there were a lot of Indian and Pakistani people, places to eat in the Niagara Falls area, which I found very surprising because I didn't really know it was like a hotspot for it, but apparently it is. And I'm fine with that. I was just like very surprised to see a lot of tourists there.
How many times did you say a boot while you were there?
I didn't say a boot.
Damn it, Mark.
Actually, no. I was walking somewhere and I almost bumped into somebody, and they said, "Oh, I'm sorry." And I turned to the wife. I said, "I got my first Canadian sorry. Like it's official. I'm here.
I'm a Canadian now.
Oh, I'm Canadian now, Canadian. I know, eh?" But like it was just some tourists. I just was surprised at the amount of tourists, and of course I had to Google it, and it's a known thing. Apparently, the Toronto area has like the second most Indian population in all of North America per capita. New York City is, I know, and New York City is first. Toronto is second. So a perfect tourist spot right in the middle happens to be Niagara Falls.
Yes,
very strange. I never would have thought, but I was just like, a lot of the reviews for Niagara Falls mention them without mentioning them.
Wink, wink,
wink, wink, and I didn't know what they were talking about. They're like, the people here are not as nice as they seem, and they smell. And I'm like, what are they talking about? And then I got there, and I'm like, oh wow, these people are really fucking racist. I felt like a minority in Canada because I swear I was the fattest motherfucker there. No, I was like the only fat person in Canada.
Oh shit, Eric's listening. Yes, we are live, Eric.
I felt like I was the only. I'm like standing outside the CN Tower waiting to go in. I'm looking around like I am the fattest motherfucker here.
We are definitely not Canadian. We're definitely not Canadian. No,
I could stand to move to Canada. Everybody was nice, legal weed.
Can't beat it.
You can't beat it. It's just everything's in liters and kilometers, and I was so confused.
You'd have to learn some shit. That'd be weird.
I don't have to learn it, but like when everything's in your head, like you can say, "Oh, it's 60 miles away." Okay, I know that's an hour. But if it's 60 kilometers away, I don't really know what that is.
I don't know what that is either. I'm not gonna lie, not a clue.
It makes it seem like you get everywhere faster because it's less than miles, obviously. But if you're driving 60 kilometers an hour, you're not really driving that fast.
What's 60 kilometers in miles per hour?
37.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's like normal speed for like a side street, 35,
Right, but
37.
on a highway, like it's like Toronto's 110 kilometers. I'm like, what is that? What is that?
Kilometers. Eric
You
said
can drive 110 kilometers in some areas.
Eric said he was the fattest person on a wrestling show in Canada, and Santa was in the audience.
Santa was not the fattest?
Apparently not.
Oh, man.
Ho, ho,
Anyway. Oh, yeah, I forgot in that part. But
so
yeah.
did you rent a car or did you drive one of yours?
No, we drove a car.
You rented a car?
No, we drove the Murano that we have, the SUV.
Okay.
Got really good gas mileage. A lot of Popeyes in Canada too.
Weird.
A lot of them. I know. A lot of Popeyes. And Wendy's.
Oh, I love Wendy's though. Fuck, who cares?
And Tim Hortons, obviously.
Hey. Tim Hortons, I've had Tim Hortons twice in my life now.
It was good. It was good.
Canadian, I had it in Michigan once and I had it in Canada.
It's better than Dunkin' Donuts. At least the donuts
is anything better? Is anything not better than Dunkin' Donuts? I mean, come on.
Dunkin' Donuts donuts are pretty terrible, but their coffee's good. If you're into coffee.
Their coffee's not bad. Haley, something we haven't talked about because we haven't been on the air. I let Haley buy an espresso machine.
Oh my God. What?
Why? I don't know because I don't even drink.
Aren't they like expensive?
That was like $100. It was a nice one though, but it was on sale.
Is it one of them ones I keep seeing on TikTok? It's like a Breville or something. What brand is it?
I don't remember. Shit, it starts with a D, I think. I don't know, but I don't even. I thought it was a D, but she got it.
Does it grind the beans?
No, she has a grinder.
Okay, so it does. It just makes it.
It just makes the espresso. Yeah, she has a grinder for her.
Is it a DeLonghi?
Yes,
that's got to be it. Okay,
yeah,
I'm looking at it here. Okay.
Yeah, so it was like $100 or something. I think it was on sale, but she wanted it.
Do you drink espresso? Do you drink it now?
No. I drink a fucking Red Bull every morning, and I drink coffee when I'm off.
Dude, I feel like an espresso machine for you would be perfect. Get a shot of pull yourself a shot of espresso, get a little milk, add some whiskey, boom, you've got yourself an Irish coffee.
You know, it's funny. Her brother, we went to Total Wine. That's where I bought that shitty fucking whiskey. That fucking fuck you, Four Roses. Fuck you.
That's the name of it?
That was the name. It was Four Roses. It's supposed to be a pretty good brand of whiskey, and it was terrible. So I'm drinking fucking
shit I already had. Bourbon.
It's bourbon. It's bourbon. But I mean, I bought this maybe a week ago. Howler Head. It's Dana White's whiskey, and I didn't know when I bought it because it's Dana White, UFC president.
I thought you said Daniel White. I'm like, who's Daniel White?
No, but I bought this Howler Head whiskey, and it's a pretty cool looking bottle. It's got a screaming monkey on it. I keep calling it a howler monkey, and it's not what it is. But I didn't know when I took a sip of it. I'm like, why does this taste like fucking bananas? And it's banana flavored whiskey. And it's actually really fucking good. So, but I was like, I'm just gonna. I took a sip of it. I poured a glass of this whiskey, and I took a sip. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Like the Four Roses. I'm like, this is a mixer. I can't fucking drink this straight. This is terrible. It's like
I'm on this whiskey review site gave it a 4 out of 5, but the user reviews are like a 3.1 out of 5.
Oh, it's so bad. And the guy there, because I was talking to him about, I was going to buy something else, but anytime you go to Total Wine & Spirits, they have their own liquor. And I don't know if you've ever been in there, but they have their own like liquor brand, and it's got
a vodka liquor.
No, like every liquor. They have like
Costco has their own brand too.
Yeah, so does Walgreens. But like they have like these stags on them, and I was like, I don't want to hit any of that shit. I'd rather buy something real, like a brand name. And Four Roses has been around for like forever. So I buy the shit, and it's fucking terrible. I should have just bought the shit he told me to buy.
Can you return alcohol?
Not booze. No, I'm stuck with that shit. I just mix it with Pepsi Zero. I don't fucking care. It's fucking terrible.
I've never really bought I would buy like a smaller thing before I would buy a bigger thing. I
mean, it was like a $32 bottle of whiskey too. I was kind of pissed about it, but
did you put it in your wait? Did you put it in your decanter?
No, I put it in my whiskey glass though.
Well, that's why you got to decanter that shit. Otherwise, why do you have a whiskey decanter?
I don't really use that right now because I just drink it too fast. It's not worth having it in there, and I don't want to have it on the counter. So
You got to let it breathe. It needs to decant.
I don't know about that. I don't know if decanting is a good way to go for that one. Maybe mixing it with like fruit or something. Put orange juice in there or some shit. Oh, her brother brought a bottle of Jameson Orange, which I've never tasted before. So I poured a glass, and it tastes like whiskey mixed with orange peel. Like literally just the orange peel, not the orange, which isn't surprisingly wasn't that bad.
Why did you opt to try something new? Were you like in a ooh, I'm feeling fancy mood or
I
something?
just wanted to try something different, like sipping wise, and it. I don't know. Who the fuck knows? I don't know.
I mean, Crown Royal has like a peach whiskey that's really good.
I'm not a huge fan of Canadian whiskey. I don't know. It's just gotta. I don't like peach flavor either. I'm not a peach guy, or apple for that matter. I have the cherry, the Bird Dog cherry, which I really like. But
I'm not really much of a drinker. I don't really drink. I'm not like
trying to push away from the beer a little bit. You know, just a little.
You're getting older. You're not here to drink. You know, you're not here to just drink and drink and drink. You want to pace yourself. You want to enjoy it a little. You want to put it in a decanter and have it look fancy.
I don't want to die. So I'm trying to drink a little more. Like 2 glasses of whiskey gets me a little shit faced, and I don't need to drink 10 beers to get there. You know, kind of like a flip flop. So, but anyway, the Howlerhead whiskey, the banana, whatever, I did not know it was banana, but it's pretty damn good. I would imagine it'd be pretty good mixed with like Coke, like banana Coke. I can imagine that'd be probably pretty good.
Yeah, banana's not a bad flavor. It'd probably be good in like a cake or something.
Like I can't just like a or a whiskey. Yeah, you can't mix it with like. You know, they make barbecue sauce with bourbon and shit like that. You can't mix that with
not with a banana. No,
like a banana.
Like the Crown Royal peach. Yeah, that would go with like a barbecue sauce.
The cherry Bird Dog I went pretty well with.
That's the other one. Isn't there like a black cherry something?
Black cherry Bird Dog.
No, it's not Bird Dog. I'm thinking
that's the one I drink.
I can't remember what it is. Red Stag.
Oh yeah, the Jim Beam.
Yes,
that's a good one. I almost bought that today. I wish I would have. Fuck. At this point.
Yeah, asshole. Red Stag, Jim Beam. That's good. I stick with the old stuff. You know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the normal.
If I drink, like it's expensive. Like I want to know I'm gonna get something I like. If I want to try something new, I'll get like if they have a smaller bottle, I'll have a smaller bottle. But I really don't drink. I drink iced tea. I drink a ton of iced tea. I was missing iced tea so badly because in Canada apparently it doesn't exist. They don't have iced tea.
What? That seems really weird, actually.
No place had an iced tea on the menu, and if they did, it was like fucking Lipton Brisk iced tea. And I'm like, that's fucking trash. It's garbage. That's not real tea. It's just a powder. Piss me off.
Yeah, I mean, what do you make iced tea with like packets of tea? Like you brew your own tea?
I brew my own tea.
Really? And put sugar in it or whatever?
No sugar.
You just drink plain tea?
No, I mean I put like a couple sweet and lows in there. That's what I use. I don't use real sugar because it's too bad for you.
Well, obviously, yeah.
Right, and then I got I put lemon in it too, but it's not real lemon. It's true lemon. You ever use that?
Yes. Yeah,
it's good shit.
I don't brew tea. I just use like I have the Crystal Light. I think it's Crystal Light.
Yeah, that stuff's not bad, but like
no, Crystal Light. Tea. It's like raspberry tea, but I can't find it anymore. So I don't use.
They're real weird. Like there's so many weird things about food, and like they'll all of a sudden discontinue like a flavor out there, and then it becomes hard to find. Meanwhile, I got Lay's introducing like 17 new flavors a week and different ways of making potato chips. Now apparently they have like these little round circle things. What's wrong with regular potato chips?
I want normal shit. I want stuff from the 90s back. I want Wild and Mild Ranch Fritos. And I want Crystal Pepsi. That's all I want. Diet Crystal Pepsi, actually. That's what I want in this life. I don't want anything else. That's all I want.
I mean, it's not that hard.
Ranch Fritos and Crystal Pepsi.
Crystal Pepsi can't even hard. Just take out the fucking food, the coloring.
I know. That's why I don't understand why it's not coming back. People, for nostalgia reason, people will buy that shit.
Ranch Fritos. You can still buy them.
No, you can't.
Not available online. It's on Walmart. Classic Ranch, or is it like a different thing?
No, classic ranch is probably what it
Wild
used
and mild is different. Yes.
Yes, Wild and Mild Ranch Fritos is what it used to be. I remember they came back for a while. The last time I lived here, and I bought like 10 bags. I ate them.
But
all.
not, I mean, not, is that different than classic ranch?
I don't know. Who
What
knows?
makes it wild and mild?
That's what they called it. I don't know.
I think
All
I
right.
think I more miss the '90s themed names of everything.
I just missed the 90s.
You remember like all the different fruit? They were trying to innovate fruit snacks for a while,
Yeah, like the white sharks were the best sharks out of the shark.
or they had like it was like you had the standard fruit roll-ups and the fruit snacks, right?
Fruit
But then they
roll-ups,
also had to
man.
have gushers,
Oh, so good.
and then they had like
Although
someone.
I like just a regular fruit snack. I'm like I don't like Haribo gummy bears. I just like a regular like Walmart has the smiley
Right.
fruit snacks. I
Mhm.
love those fruit snacks.
Do you
I can eat
remember
the whole box.
string thing? Do you remember string things?
Probably if I saw the picture of them.
So it was like on a it was a box of it, and it had like a design, and you would like pull it off.
Yeah, I remember those. Yep, I
Yeah,
remember those. Yep. Do you remember? I'm trying to think what they were. Fuck.
fruit
There
by the
was
foot. That was another one.
Fruit by the Foot. That's still around.
Is it? I haven't
Yeah,
seen it in a
Fruit by
while.
the
I don't
Foot's still
think so.
around. Fruit by the Foot. It comes in a roll.
Yeah, like a one roll, not like the fruit,
Yeah,
not
those
like
are
the
still buy
fruit
those at
roll
Walmart.
ups.
I think you can still buy those. Yeah, you can still buy those. They come in a box with fruit roll-ups and gushers in a variety pack.
Oh, okay.
My kid loves fruit snacks. He's
Doug,
definitely my kid.
yeah, my kid hates fruit snacks.
So he's also my kid in the way where like he has this big monster truck and the batteries died in the remote. And the batteries he put in didn't work. So he's like freaking out. He's like, this thing's a piece of crap. And he's like, I'm throwing it in the garbage. I'm like, yeah,
Yes.
yep, you're my kid. You're definitely my kid because I would do the same thing. Like
What kind of batteries?
if-
Is it like D batteries?
no, they were double A's or
Okay.
triple A's or something.
D's are the fucking worst. Fuck D batteries.
And I was like, yeah, like anything, if something breaks or something doesn't work, I always freak the fuck out.
That's like my wife. If something's not works, like just get rid of it. I'm done with it. I'm like, calm down. Like, give me a second here to fix it.
But Haley's like, why are you freaking out? I'm like, this is just who I am. I don't know what you want from me. If it's not working, just fucking get rid of it. We'll buy another one. I'm like, shit doesn't
I'll
work.
fix it.
Like the TV, like they have a tendency to fuck the TV up, and I'm like, oh, stop fucking with the TV.
I have taught my child the ways of Mark, and in that he knows where to go to watch things.
My kid's
He
pretty good
cannot
at it.
find anything on his iPad. He can watch. He's watching Back to the Future on there. 1, 2, 3. He's into Godzilla movies, but I showed him a website that you can go to watch everything, and he knows how to use it. He's 10. He's 10. He can't put his clothes on right 100% of the time. But he can use that website.
You know, my kid,
1,000 pop-ups, but yeah.
Yeah, it's like, my kid, right? He can't put his own fucking shoes on, but the kid can make himself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I don't know how that's even possible.
It's not like he gets the shoes are fine. Everything always ends up on backwards.
He wants to be crisscross. I don't know what the fuck. Can he
Dude,
live, Mark?
Did you look at your shirt? Oh shoot! It's like it's like 60-40 on the incorrect. It's like 60-40. At that high.
Oh man, that's funny.
He's 10.
My kid's 6. I mean, he tends to put his clothes on right, surprisingly.
He still
His
can't
shoes,
tie his own shoes.
Shoes. He'll wear socks with sandals, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
No,
I'm like, you can't do this.
No, you stop that now.
I've tried.
The only time it's acceptable. The only time I will let it slide is if it's after a baseball game or sporting, like a football game, and they took off their cleats and they just want to they still have like their socks on from that, and they're walking around like a regular place. That's the only time I will allow it. Otherwise, for the love of Christ,
you can't stop.
Do not wear socks and sandals.
I never will ever, but I used to do it for baseball, but
But you know what I'm talking about. That's the only time I can.
That's the only time because you don't want to wear the cleats on the concrete because it'll ruin them, that kind of shit. But yeah, I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? That's
never ever.
That's not how we operate here, man.
You're halfway there. Put the fucking shoe on,
or take the socks off. What the fuck? That's why I
What's
wear
the
my
point?
socks.
The whole point of having the sandal or the flip flop is that you don't need a sock.
Exactly. I don't, dude. I'm not arguing. I have no idea why. It's very strange.
I'm putting it out there for other people.
No, I know. I you know, there's like the 35 people that listen to the show. Probably 30 of them wear socks with sandals.
I'm sure they do. I'm sure
We're,
all of
we're
our
cursed.
listeners out there are people that hate us and they just want to listen to us and laugh at the stupid things that we say. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I love it when I get people like I'll start shit on Twitter or on TikTok and comments and like, I never even heard of you. You say you've been around since 2003. It's like, motherfucker, I don't even want you to have heard of me.
No,
Chances
don't,
are, like, if I'm replying to you and saying something like that, like, please don't ever listen to this show
yeah,
ever.
don't listen to this because you're not gonna like it. I promise. We've been around for a while.
And that one time that guy was like, I I said something that was like, I fucked your mom last night or something like that. He was like, I doubt you did. Or like, he was like, you said, oh, you'd be okay with me doing it though? Nothing. Nothing. I'm gonna post this up here for everybody to see.
Yes, telltale sign of terrorism. Yes,
there was a teacher in high school. There was a teacher in high school or junior high. I remember he would wear socks and sandals.
Who was it? Do you remember?
I don't remember his name. I can picture him in my head, but not his name. Maybe he was a health teacher or a science teacher or something. And I was just like, oh.
Who was the teacher or person that used to rent the tranny porn at the video store? I don't remember.
Think they ever had tranny porn.
I thought they did have tranny porn.
Were you talking about Mr. Mallory, the gym teacher?
Did he rent tranny porn?
I don't remember having tranny porn, but it's not like I watched through every single one.
Obviously not.
And looked through every single one. I don't remember. I think
in the last move, the one before this one, I think I threw away the last thing I stole from the video store, which was that Positions Wanted porno DVD.
You still have porn on DVD?
I think I did. I think before we moved here, the move before this, I think I threw it away. I think. It could have been the one before that.
I don't know if I still have anything. I would love, like I said, I would love to have known what had happened to the new releases. And recently, I would have it right here behind me. I don't know what happened to it.
Yeah, who knows?
My parents said they didn't have it. They probably threw it out at some point.
Probably.
I was just thinking about the video store the other day. How much I fucking missed that place.
Oh, man, that's what I don't know why it popped in my head the other day about Mallory renting porn all the time, and I was like, he's probably dead by now. He had to be. He's probably in his 40s when we were in high school, so he's got to be what? I mean, you're pushing.
Not that 60. Old. 70 is not that old.
Yeah,
I mean,
but he was kind of.
It's not like we were in high school in the 80s and he was old.
Like, I feel like he was watching porn that much. He's probably dead by now.
What did I say that was like, oh, you were still in high school when that happened? I just said it to you the other day.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't remember. Look it up. I don't know. You're the one who goes back through our Facebook conversations and proves me wrong all the time.
All the time. That's why I love having Messenger.
All the time, you dick.
All the time. You can do it to me too, you just don't.
Nah, too lazy. So the reason why I asked about the car is because we rented a car. All right. And renting a car nowadays.
Oh, the Mariners haven't made the playoffs since you were in high school. Car rentals are crazy expensive these days.
Dude.
It's insane. You might as well just drive your own car.
Yeah, but I don't trust my own car. I don't want to do that. My car's got 147,000 miles on it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, my car is less than 50.
Yeah, but I mean, so like we rented a car and it was like $700.
For how many days? A week?
8 days, something like that.
That's not that bad.
No. It wasn't terrible. The fucking hotel was $900.
Did you finalize the rental?
Yeah.
Like it's all paid, but you can't cancel it?
No, actually, no, we didn't pay for that. We paid for the hotel, I think. I don't know.
Because if you need a hookup, I got you, my friend.
Do you now?
Yes.
We're going to have to talk about that later. I don't think I finalized this shit yet.
Because I have a hookup for hotel rooms where I get them really cheap. I don't know if you can use it.
I already finished that one.
But the car things, I can get you. I know where to look.
Okay, we'll have to talk about that off air. Can we talk about this Beckrell thing real fast? I know we've been off the air for a long time.
It happened this week. And that was like the impetus to get us back on to talk about it. And I get they released it they canceled it for a tax write-off reason because they're still able to do things related to the merger.
Yeah.
That just happened. Like they had until August 15th, and that's why it like all of a sudden came out of the blue. to do things for a tax write-off. I don't know. I don't know how it
It's a
works.
$90 million
My
movie.
wife is studying to do taxes of being an accountant. Maybe in a couple of years, I'll ask her how Hollywood accounting works. I have no idea. Hey, how bad could it be? People are saying online it looks like a bad CW pilot. Okay, whatever.
Okay, then put it on CW. I want to watch it.
Like
Michael
put it on,
Keaton's in it. Damn it.
yeah, you know how what kind of a rating? If you put a movie like that on the CW for a premiere movie, like what? That's gonna pop a rating of some sort.
Oh man,
They've never had an original movie like that ever on CW.
Nope. And I mean, they could even put it on like a regular channel if they really wanted to, or put it on regular HBO. Fuck
TNT,
any of those fucking channels.
It's gotta pop a rating.
I mean, it would absolutely pop a rating. It's a brand new fucking movie with with a character.
The CW, the new HBO Discovery CEO wants to cut everything.
I know. I noticed that.
And
that makes me really worried about fucking Titans and all those other shows.
Everything. He only wants to make focus on the marquee characters in DC and have them be the movies. And I'm like, did you not learn anything from Marvel?
No, they didn't.
Marvel.
The guy, what's his name? Kevin Manawa? Is that his name? The guy, the head of DC right now.
I don't know what his name is.
I forget his name. But whatever it was, he was the guy who was fighting with Ray Fisher, the douche who played Cyborg.
Oh, Walter Hamada.
Hamada, sorry. But he was like, I guess he had this really weird like idea of what he wanted this to be. Mm-hmm. And I guess he couldn't sell the idea. That's what it sounds like.
Regardless, a lot of the more successful, not like in terms of dollars, but building out like people in Marvel's world have been not marquee characters. Doctor Strange, not marquee. Iron Man, originally not marquee.
No.
In the Marvel world.
The movies made him marquee.
Right.
I mean, he wasn't even like
Guardians of the Galaxy, Ant-Man. These movies are not. These were not marquee characters.
What's funny is we just watched Ant-Man and the Wasp, and that movie is fucking great. By the way,
both Ant-Mans are really good.
That movie's so good. I mean, my kid was laughing hysterical. It's just a lot of like Paul Rudd is just a really good actor. I know we've talked about that before, but it's just a solid movie.
The cast, the
supporting
is so cast, good. Like his criminal buddies, they're fantastic.
I don't think they're going to be in the next movie either. I think they're not in it. But I think that movie has a lot more to do with Phase whatever than
that's kind of a bummer. But Marvel has taken lower tier characters and elevated them into their own movie. Black Widow got her own movie for fuck's sake.
But I mean, and that movie wasn't the greatest anyway. But what's his name? David Harbour saved that fucking movie.
Yeah,
like he was great in that fucking movie.
But the point is, you have to build up these other ones because you can't have just the big ones over and over and over again.
No. I mean, that's what the next phase of Marvel movies are going to be. Not like huge characters.
Shang-Chi is an awesome movie.
Yeah, Eternals wasn't. We talked about Eternals. I mean, it was like we talked about before. It probably needed to be 2 movies, or like I said the other day, I think it could have been a successful like miniseries or like a 5 or 6 part miniseries.
2 movies split into 2 movies. It would have been better. Yeah, I don't know.
David Dastmalchian. Yeah, he's not going to be in it. That's why I'm saying they're not going to be in that movie. I think it's too important to the phase.
The best DC movies are not marquee characters. The Suicide Squad, the second one, and Shazam.
Shazam, yeah. That movie. Did you watch the trailer? Did you ever watch the trailer for the second one?
Is there a trailer? I missed a lot because I was in Canada during Comic-Con.
Movie trailers.
I was busy. I was doing other things.
Yes, there's a second trailer. It didn't like.
I have a lot of trailers I need to catch up on.
Black Adam looks okay. The Dr. Fate part of that looks really good, actually. I don't know. I don't know what to expect from.
If you take a lesser known character and attach a big name to it, that makes it a marquee.
Yeah,
it's not easy.
But even that, you're looking at Guardians of the Galaxy. None of those guys. I mean, Bradley Cooper and Vin Diesel, obviously, but they're not even on the screen. Chris Pratt wasn't a big name when he took over that franchise.
I mean, Zoe Saldana is in like 3 of the highest grossing movies of all time, right? Because she's an Avatar too. So,
fucking Avatar,
which I still haven't seen.
Which is weird. which is really weird. Yeah, like I think we talked about this, but the only time I've ever seen it, it was on FX and with commercials, and that's the only time I've ever seen that movie. Not a fan.
I've never had an interest in watching it. Do I need to watch it? Probably not.
No, you don't. It's boring.
You know what? You know what we do need to actually talk about before we wrap up this show, or our big comeback show, or escaping from the cult show.
We escaped the cult.
Yes.
They wouldn't let Mark stay.
Kim and Pete.
Kim and Pete. Oh, they broke up.
Yeah, they broke up.
Sad times. Kanye won.
Do you think Kanye is celebrating that?
Yeah, probably.
Do you think that he still thinks that he can get Kim back?
Yes, 100%. Because he's a delusional idiot. He's out of his mind.
Well, the whole reason that they were, not the whole reason, but the whole thing that they were dating, it was just weird. Like, he's 28, she's 41. So
that is weird to me that she's 41, by the way.
She's been around a long time.
Mind blown.
The sex tape was almost 20 years ago.
I know, dude. I'm not, I believe it. I'm just saying it's fucking crazy to me that she's 41 years old. I mean, granted, I'm 39. And I missed, it was funny. We didn't do a podcast, but my birthday was last month. We didn't do a podcast. And I turned 39 and I can't fucking believe
it. You're almost 40.
I'm at my midlife crisis point.
Almost.
Because I'm going to die when I'm 79, probably. 78
maybe.
Ish.
We'll see. It's just the whole relationship never seemed real or never made a lot of sense,
No, it's like the Khloe Kardashian and fucking Travis Barker relationship. That shit is so weird.
I always found it very weird that they were even dating in the first place. But he's super busy right now, and I think that's why they said it didn't work.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a lot of shit going on. He's actually not a bad actor. He does kind of, when he made The King of New York, or King of Staten Island, I should say, like, nobody expected that movie to be any good, and it was actually pretty damn good.
I mean, it's a Judd Apatow movie. Of course, it's going to be somewhat good.
Yeah, but it's not your quintessential Judd Apatow movie either.
No, and he's got like a bunch of movies coming out.
He made that really bad movie that was on Netflix, though. Whatever the fuck it was called, with Karen Gillan.
Oh, you talking the Judd Apatow thing? The Bubble movie?
Oh, man.
Did you watch it? I haven't seen it.
I didn't watch it. I just heard it's really fucking bad. I don't know if it's intentionally bad or not. Because he was on that podcast I listened to with Michael Rosenbaum from Smallville.
Right.
And Judd Apatow talked about that movie, and he was like, it hadn't come out yet at that point. And they were like, he was trying to hype it up. Like, legitimately trying to hype it up. And then
21% on.
Yeah. I heard it's really fucking bad. And it's got a lot of people in it. It's got a lot of people in it. But
I wonder if it was just like rushed, like
probably.
Just to try and get something out. It really was like a half-baked idea.
I think they made it during COVID.
They did. It was just like a half-baked idea to even try and get it out.
Yeah, I think that's probably what it was, honestly. But,
probably.
I mean, it's Judd Apatow. People are going to watch it. Netflix doesn't really give a fuck, I don't think. I mean, they're still going to make movies. Who cares?
Pete Davidson's got a rom-com coming out with him and Kaylee Cuoco.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, really? I don't see that, but I guess.
Did you watch The Gray Man yet? I know, that's a silly question.
I have not.
Do you watch Stranger Things season 4 yet?
Yes, except for the last episode, because it's 2.5 hours long. I haven't had time for it.
So did you see Master of Puppets yet?
No, that's in the last episode. I have not had time to sit down and watch it. First, I had before we went on vacation, we had a party at my house. So I spent days.
Wait. Question. Sidebar. Did your wife's sister use the bathroom?
Maybe.
Do you remember telling me that?
No, I do remember. I don't know if I cannot confirm or deny that question.
Just held it the whole time.
But the house was like, we spent days cleaning it up, and then we went on vacation.
How dirty is your house that you have to spend days cleaning it up for a party?
It was just like clutter everywhere, shit everywhere. That's what it comes to. You know what I'm talking about?
I mean, my desk is kind of cluttery, but yeah, I get it.
But like, yeah, just lazy, and I'm busy. Work's killing me right now. But anyway.
Are you going back to work or are you still home?
October 9th, we have to go in 1 day a week.
Oh, shit.
I know.
What are you going to do when you have to leave the house?
When I have to leave the house? I don't know, man. I don't have clothes anymore. I'm just going to go like in shorts and a t-shirt. I don't give a fuck. That's how I dressed before.
October
Anyway,
9th. That is like 2 months away or 3
yeah,
months. Yeah, 2
they
months
have to
away.
give you at least 30 days notice before that, and then they're like, they don't really want to let us do 4 days a week, but like that's what the agreement is. So fuck them. I'm gonna work 4 days a week at home and 1 day in the office.
Fair
So anyway,
enough.
yeah, I haven't had a chance yet, and I don't want to watch it halfway. I don't want to watch it in chunks. I want to watch it all in one thing,
Yeah,
all
I
in one
mean
go.
it's a really good
It's
episode.
2.5 hours, so that's long, and I
Is it two
watch
and a
it.
half hours? I thought it was shorter
Yeah,
than that.
I
There's two
think it's
episodes. No, there's 2 episodes. You're talking about the
no. I
second part?
watched. I watched the first episode.
No, I don't think it's 2.5 hours. I think it's like an hour and 20 minutes or 30 minutes, something like that. 2 hours long,
Uh,
maybe.
the finale. I don't know. The last episode is 2 hours and 19 minutes.
Holy shit! I don't remember it
Yeah,
being that long. It goes by
it's
pretty
long.
fast. I'm not gonna
I'm
lie.
sure it does, but like, I watch it with the missus, and we want getting 2 hours
No,
consecutive like that
no,
is
I'm
not
with you.
right now has not been easy. It's on the thing. Like we can bang out an episode of Evil, which we've been keeping up on. It's only like 45 minutes.
I think the thing with me and the wife, we can't agree on what to watch anymore. So we just watch it by ourselves. Like she's been watching some
That's
dumb.
there are things that we don't want. That's the one thing that we've really been watching. That we watch Evil, and we're waiting on the end of Only Murders in the Building.
We started watching Ozark, which is pretty good. And
Ozarks, as my parents call it. Have you
Ozark.
watched the Ozarks yet? No, Mom, I haven't watched it. It's good. You should watch it.
Should watch the
Yes, Mom.
Ozarks.
Good.
It's,
But my
it's
parents
got,
do that with everything. They add, or my mom and my brother.
that's
They
what
add
that's
S.
what old people do though. That's what old people do.
It's not. My brother's not old. He's younger than
No,
me.
no,
But they add S
like
to everything.
your brother's always been an old soul. Let's put it that
I know.
way.
Did you go to Aldi's? Aldi's what? Aldi's
Well,
nuts?
Everybody says Aldi's though. It doesn't matter.
Sonics.
Sonics. Who says Sonics? Dude,
My mother
are you
and
fucking
my
serious?
brother. Yes, we went to Sonics last night.
How your parents
Really?
like?
Like Seattle Supersonics? Like, what are we talking about here?
How do your parents like Florida?
My dad's got health issues still.
Really?
He's got staph infection right now. So yeah.
Seriously?
Oh, I didn't. You want to see a
Yeah,
disgusting picture?
sure.
All right, I'll send it to you.
Pop it up.
Hold on, I'll pull it up here. But anyway, keep going.
No, so I mean, I don't know. She watches this like the rom. What the ew? What is that?
That's a staph infection on his back.
Oh God, it's terrible.
I know, isn't it? It's like a nipple.
At least he's in Florida. No, like she watches like all the rom-com type of shit, like Sweet Magnolias or some shit, or what the fuck did she watch? She watched like we talked about it last time. I think we talked about it in the last podcast. Thanks.
Yeah, rom-com. It's terrible. I can't watch romantic things.
No, but she watched Jane the Virgin from the very beginning. I'm like, babe, this
again, right? It was like again terrible. She watched it.
Although I will say, so the whole show they have this voiceover, this guy, and it's like from a telenovela, and it's like this guy with a Mexican voice, and it's the best part of the entire show. I don't care. I never paid attention to the show. I have no idea what happened, but this guy was it's hilarious to listen to this guy's voice, and he just says the dumbest shit, and then at the end you find out it's their son in the future talking over the story. I'm like, what?
Thanks for the spoiler.
Like you're gonna watch Jane the fucking Virgin.
You don't know what I'm gonna watch.
Like, honestly, there's been Jane the fucking Virgin in my life for like the last 2 months, and I have never said Jane the Virgin before. Every time
my wife watches a lot of stuff on YouTube, like documentary stuff.
Haley doesn't like documentaries.
Or like, informational things like from Vox and things like that. Oh, and trials. That's her thing now.
Oh yeah.
Ever since the Johnny Depp trial, the Law and Crime
fucking
YouTube,
kill me,
it.
man.
She's watching
fucking
that, man.
Fucking kill me. I'm so sick of hearing about this shit. Watched it on TV all the time. But anyway, like every time I came home from work and she was home before me or whatever, she'd be watching Jane, as I called it, Jane the fucking Virgin. Are we watching Jane the fucking Virgin again? Like what the fuck? She's not even a fucking virgin anymore. Why is she Jane the Virgin?
Jane the slut.
Jane the slut. Jane the sexual deviant.
Is there a porn version of Jane the Virgin?
I'm sure there is. There has to be. Jane the Virgin.
Porn version of Jane the Virgin.
Jane the Virgin porn videos. Weird.
Just get Jane the Virgin. Jane the Virgin porn parody. Jane the Virgin
Well, I was gonna be like,
porn
why are you
parody.
googling Jane the Virgin porn?
No, it
Not
doesn't appear that there is, which is kind of interesting. I know. I
challenge
feel like
accepted.
just the name alone would get you a porno parody.
Yeah, I mean generally.
Jane the
Jane.
Slut, like it's just some Latina girl being
And
a
then you
slut.
know
Like
who's in that show, by the way? Rosario Dawson. Ironically enough,
she's in a lot of things.
she is really in a lot
Like
of
in a
things.
lot of things.
Yeah, she is. I don't know. It's weird. We didn't even talk about fucking Daredevil coming back for 18 episodes.
I know. It's just all the Comic-Con stuff, that's all been talked about. We're too late on that.
There we are, too late, but I'm still happy about it.
We're gonna see what DC is canceling next. First Batgirl, next is what?
Flash, hopefully.
Flash is canceled. Oh, you mean the movie? That can't. They've got too much invested in it.
I wonder what was the budget on that movie? It's gotta be 200
like
something,
200
right?
something million, yeah.
Like,
And
I guess you can wash 90 million, but you can't wash 200 something million.
they canceled Legends of Tomorrow, which I was just finishing.
That was like not. It was like 8 seasons
It
deep.
was but it's like it's its own little quirky world. It's
which
a
I
fun
love.
show.
It was a really fun show. I
It's a
love that
fun
show.
show.
The first 4 seasons are phenomenal of that show.
It kind of falls into a lull, but the last 2 seasons are really good.
Yeah, because they let them do whatever the fuck they want, and nobody
Exactly.
put a hand on it. That was it.
They had this world that they built. Mm-hmm.
The Bebo shit was fucking great, like just randomly great.
And then the finale has Booster Gold in it, played by Donald Faison.
I know, it's perfect.
Fantastic! Why did that happen?
They were supposed to put it. He was supposed to be part of the group if the show went on, but the show got canceled because she was on that podcast
so
too.
Good.
She was on that podcast too, and that was what she said. Like, she's like,
is Superman and Lois like Arrowverse?
Yeah, it was. So here's the thing. So Superman and Lois is technically Arrowverse because after the Crisis on Infinite Earths, everything merged together. But then they fucked up and they said, no, we're not. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. But then Flash is ending anyway. They're creating that other Batman show with
the last season of the Flash is like.
The one before that was bad. What the fuck?
Yeah.
The one with the Mirrorverse shit was bad. I mean, the show hasn't been good I haven't watched it honestly in a long time. Ever since Arrow got not canceled, but Arrow went off the air, I just haven't really paid much attention to them.
You're not missing much. I never watched Black Lightning. I never watched Batwoman.
The first season of Black Lightning is actually great. The second season went into like blaxploitation mode.
The last couple seasons, the last 2 or 3 seasons have a lot of Constantine and Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. He was in a lot. He was in a lot. He's in
the last season, even after Constantine isn't there. He's still the guy that plays him is still there.
Yeah. He's a great guy. He's a great character.
Oh,
and Matt Ryan's a great actor.
Constantine is great.
Yeah, I mean that show should have never got canceled anyway, but I'm glad they actually were able to pull him onto that show as the same character, which is great. But
would you watch another Constantine movie with Keanu?
Probably, because it's Keanu. He can do no wrong, honestly. Yeah. I think he would dye his hair blonde this time though, because he wanted it to be more like the character. I don't know if he could pull off blonde though, or like, he could probably do like a dirty blonde, like a brownish blonde maybe. But I don't think he could do blonde. It would look too weird. Keanu Reeves. So interestingly enough, Haley, for whatever reason, we were fucking around in the house. We were like doing like cleaning up the house or whatever, and we just put on Destination Wedding with Keanu Reeves and Winona Ryder. And this movie is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh, we've seen a lot of movies.
And listen, as a writer in me, I love when two people are just talking, but all they do the entire fucking time is talk to each other on a plane, in a house. What the fuck is that?
No, somebody made it. I don't know. Found it online.
The hair is bad. The hair is.
I mean, like it's definitely Photoshop, but it's you can still see. But
it would have to be shorter.
It wouldn't work.
You'd have to be shorter. It has to be like light. It's just they have to lighten his hair up. But this movie is like him and Winona Ryder going to a wedding, and they fuck in like the grass, and it is the weirdest scene I've ever seen in a movie. One of the weirdest scenes. It's just not good. Not a good movie. A lot of dialogue, which I'm okay with usually, but this movie is just so fucking bad. Oh,
Written and directed by Victor Levin. Who the hell is that?
I don't know, but it's fucking terrible. But that's Keanu Reeves and Winona Ryder on it. How bad could it be?
It's like they just wanted to do a movie so badly together that they picked this garbage.
Levin,
It looks like a C budget movie. It looks like John Wick. He looks exactly like he does in John Wick.
I'm pretty
the beard and everything.
I'm pretty sure he just did it like around the same time as John Wick, because it came out in 2018. So one of the John Wick movies, I'm sure, came out back then. Oh, this guy has made duds.
Victor Levin, executive producer of Mad Men, executive producer of Mad About You.
Ugh, this guy's made some fucking terrible shit.
Fucking IMDb is changing their look, and I fucking hate it.
I haven't even been on there in a
while. Let's see. Writer
Ward, what the fuck?
Jim House. What are these movies? How do these people keep getting jobs?
So Blonde didn't come out yet, but that movie looks random. I don't know how to take that movie.
We'll have to watch that.
Is it even out yet?
I believe it is.
Did it come out already? No.
I believe it did. No, I thought it was coming out this month, September 23rd. So the trailer came out. That's what it was.
The trailer. NC-17. I don't know for what, because I didn't see anything.
Boobies!
They can't just be NC-17 for boobies. That's an
R
rating.
What else? What else would it be?
It's got to be sex scenes.
It's got to be titties, dick, or vag. Want to pick one? Well, lots of titties. It's got to be dick and vag.
I just don't. I mean, there has to be gratuitous sex if it's NC-17, right?
Jackass has a lot of dick and it's R.
Yeah, that's
a lot of dick. A lot of dick. I've seen pornos with less dick than Jackass 4.
The name of this episode has a lot of dick. Yep. With a penis as the eye. Possibly. Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know what makes it NC-17. What is it?
Does it say?
I don't know. Why is it rated NC-17? Sexual situations.
Sensual.
I don't know. It just doesn't say.
Whatever. We'll find out, I guess. It looks like a Lolita type of movie. Like that fucking weird ass movie.
The only thing they say is like sexual content. So is it going to be like some hardcore fucking?
I mean, I guess. I don't know.
It's probably like a stupid marketing thing to get like attention for it, because it's NC-17, so people are going to talk about it, people are going to write about it, and it's one of those like, well, they wanted like a little less of this and a little less of that, and you could have got it R-rated.
I do like Ana de Armas. I think she's a pretty good actress.
Knives Out is fantastic.
Yes. She's
good in The Last Bond.
She is. She's very short. She's not in it very long.
No, she's not in it very long, but I couldn't actually really tell you anything else that she's in.
She's in The Gray Man. I didn't watch all of it, but I watched part of it. She's in that pretty substantially.
She's in War Dogs, Blade Runner 2049. That's all I really. Deep Water with Ben Affleck.
Yeah, that's the one where she fucks Ben Affleck. That's when they get together.
I don't know. That's really all I can see that I would recognize.
No.
Knock Knock with Keanu Reeves, directed by Eli Roth. Never heard of that. I'm not a horror movie person though, so whatever.
I want to see that Bull Train movie too with Brad Pitt. That movie looks fucking weird.
It does. I heard it was like Looney Tunes for adults.
But it's directed by David Leitch. So he directed Deadpool 2. Deadpool 2, not Deadpool 2.
Deadpool 2.
Yes. Right. Didn't he direct? No, I can't be right.
He did uncredited work. He co-directed the original John Wick. He did Atomic Blonde.
Yeah, he's a stunt guy, isn't he?
Produced Nobody. He produced Nobody and directed the Hobbs and Shaw movie.
He's making a movie out of the Fall Guy? No fucking way. I'm in.
What's the Fall Guy?
It was a TV show. I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
That's not what you think it is. Is it?
Yeah, the Fall Guy was a TV show.
Is it about a stuntman? It is.
Yeah,
okay. Yes, it is. With Ryan Gosling starring.
Oh, I'm all in. Let's do that. I'm all in. That show, from what I remember, was awesome. He was a stuntman who was a bounty hunter. Lee Majors, dude. Lee fucking Majors.
I don't remember it.
Oh, so good. I gotta find that show. That was a great show.
I was on for like 5 seasons.
Yeah. The Fall
I never
Guy.
heard of it. 113 episodes.
Yeah. The Fall Guy.
I never heard of it.
He directed Hobbs and Shaw. I didn't know that. That's interesting.
You can buy it on Amazon. That's it.
I'm not buying that shit. Fuck that.
I never
watch it. I could probably watch it illegally. Marky Post was in that for 3 years. I thought she died. She
Heather
did die.
Thomas is in it.
Marky Post died a year ago. Holy shit. Almost a year ago to the day. That's weird. All right, let's end this shit.
Let's end this.
We're back. We survived
back.
the cult. We're back. Okay.
We're back. Episode 82 was brought to you by Niagara Falls Tourism Board.
And banana whiskey.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Whatever.
Why not?
Weed,
legal weed, and maple syrup.
Call me Dana.
Check us out. Instagram. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Those are the 3 big ones. So you can know when we're doing things, I guess. Sometimes, who knows?
Posting
Whatever.
shit. Facebook is where you get your messages. Let's say.
Yeah, Facebook. Twitter is the big one, actually. Twitter's the biggest. You can follow us on TikTok, Mark and JD. I took it over. I got the name, and I'm going to be posting stuff there soon, maybe-ish. Who knows? And make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Oh, Twitch. Yeah. Twitch is the other big one. Dumbass.
Twitch. Yeah.
If you follow us on Twitch, you'll know exactly when we go live because we don't even know when we're going to go live. But if you want to just listen to the audio version of the podcast, you don't need to see our ugly faces. Anywhere podcasts are found, we are on them. Anywhere, I promise you. If you find a podcast place that we're not on, you tell me and I will get those fuckers on it.
Yes, we're going to get on. Let's do it.
Yes.
JD's Not Nice and Mark and JD on TikTok. You're welcome.
Yes. And then we'll catch you at some point in the next couple weeks. We're going to try and make this more regular now. Like my bowels after a vacation. You got to make it more regular.
Like a movement.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
We'll catch you on the flip side.
I'll start drinking more.
All right. Have fun with that.
Later, buddy.